Hello everybody and welcome back to Wanyama Safari Park, episode 1/3, and the reason I'll say that is, well, I'll tell you more about that later. But sorry for the little bit of delay. I've had a lot of work to do on this, and yeah. I've also not had a lot of inspiration for this. And so the reason why I said 1/3 is because I kind of decided to restart. I recently just watched the latest Koala Zoo episode, and it gave me a lot of inspiration to make my zoo a lot better and a lot more realistic. So, yeah. Let's start with the new zoo. It's kind of the same. So when you walk in, you can see, drive in, I mean, you can see it's pretty similar, where it's very like just kind of native plants to California, and it's kind of like the same like way you drive in, like that. But the first thing you will notice is that the sign is gone and it's moved over here, where I made this planter, which there used to be a planter here, but it had a big baobab tree and then the lion statue in front. So I've kind of taken inspiration from that. I've also taken inspiration from the latest Bro Coaster Season Zoo episode, which is Ivan from Zwed. He made, what's it called? Thamachi Zoo and Resort. He changed their lion exhibit, their Mr. Doma's Lion House, I think is what it was called. And he used these, and I got a lot of inspiration from that, and I think it really looks good with, like, it's very, like, rusty and kind of outbacky, I would say. But, like, African outbacky. And so there's still this lion statue. I kind of wish these weren't as modern. I wish these were a little more rusted, but I mean, it's okay. Same logo, same sign. This is going to be the logo for the park. I may change it up a little bit, but yeah. Just these are candelabra trees, and I think they look really good as succulents. So just more of these reeds and stuff. The umbrella acacia. And then it's kind of the same on this side, but it has like an elephant herd with these statues. I really like this. It's kind of cute with all the little elephants. And yeah, this is really cool, I think. So pretty much the same with these two planters. And then you actually go into the park. This time I decided to make the parking lot not like you don't have to pay for parking in it. So yeah. And as you can see here, it's a lot more plain than the last one. It's basically just a plain parking lot, and you can see that it's a lot bigger. Let's zoom out. It's like it takes up a pretty big amount of the map, and I'm thinking of even making it a little bigger and like expanding it over here too. I don't know. We'll see. Because zoo parking lots are really big. And so it's just really plain because they wouldn't want to spend a lot of money on just a parking lot. I'm sure I'm gonna make like a separate membership parking lot over here, which will look a little bit nicer. So yeah. Disable parking. And then we have this red zone right here, so fire trucks can come up. And then we also have a drop-off green zone, so you can just, like, if someone's driving the car, and then they can drop off the rest of the people, and then they can go get the tickets and stuff while the other person is waiting to finding a parking spot. Here we have just a bus stop, these, like, you see all over California, these plants right here, just as kind of like a plant. Just some trash cans. And then these barrels and bins and stuff, just to add theming. There's a lot of palm trees still. And one main thing that you can see that's been changed with the entrance is that it's not just one big dome. It's like this main ticket booth area. So you would get your membership here, and you would also get the tickets at the same spot. And then, like, there would be different ticket prices and stuff in here. And then there's also, like, four smaller buildings would just be kind of facades. They wouldn't have anything in them or anything. And then, like, you would go up and scan your ticket and then go through. And then these right here these two at the end would be like maintenance buildings. They would have like some sort of like workshop or something, or just storage. I didn't do an interior for these, but I did do an interior for this one right here. So let's actually go inside and look. Hold on. And so here's the interior I made for the inside of the ticket booth area. So we have like this main area where like this is where they would sit and like give you your ticket for the day, or for maybe for like a membership. And then just some storage stuff. There would probably be files and stuff in here. Same thing with down here. And then I like that there's just kind of random binders everywhere. And then we have like this desk area that you would go down and like you could do like work and stuff. And then this printer. All of these different things are from the workshop. I built like the tables and stuff. I didn't build these chairs though. They're really good though. And then there's like this printer. I'm sure like there would be like one part where like you would just print paper, and then one part where you would print like cards for like membership. And then here is like just a board that like you can put stuff on. And then like just some details like a fire extinguisher and an alarm and like an exit sign. No smoking sign. Like this would be like a trash can or something. And yeah, that's kind of the interior of this. You can also see over here there's a restroom. And there's like this is where you like, well, it's a trash can. So with a lot of restrooms at zoos, there's this like kind of barrier thing that would probably have a planter and stuff. And well, that's only if like the door is like an open door. And that's kind of so like you can't just like easily see into the restroom. You would actually have to go around like that. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna put some benches like here, so like you can wait for, like if you're with a group, you can wait for other people if you don't have to go to the restroom. Oops. And then yeah, so that's it for this barrier. That's my explanation for it. And then like just a pretty simple design for the restroom. I do like this, like, oops. Hold on 1 second. Oops. Go. So, as I was saying, I like this kind of like lining thing at the bottom. It just gives it more detail and makes it look a little better. Let's actually go into it, because yeah. So here is the men's restroom, and then here's the women's restroom. So here's the like kind of Like here's just toilets. And then more toilets. There's like these blocker things. And then there's also like these sinks that I got off the workshop. I think Zekin made them. And then these, I used this trick that I came up with that I really like. You put just an art shape under a piece of glass and it kind of looks like a mirror. So yeah. One thing that I did is that all of these, what are they called? I forget what they're called, but like hand drying things are like just like in this main hallway, not in the specific like gender area. And yeah, pretty similar with the women's restroom. And then these doors right here will go to a maintenance thing. They don't go to anything here. One thing about this episode is it's only going to be one stage. And then we have this planter, just pretty simple, just some plants. With these rods again, I really like these. And then there's just a staff entrance and exit here. So let's actually go into the zoo. Oh yeah, one last thing. I like have these like lion prints. I think that's cool. Let's actually go into the zoo and into Zawadi Gifts. Same name for the gift shop. So when you go in, it's pretty simple. I used these concrete columns for to line the walls. I think it looks pretty good. So here is like just some shelves and stuff. I got a lot of these off of the workshop. And like different things. I think this looks a lot better than my original one. For example, the wood I think makes it look good. I do need to fix this right here because that doesn't look good. But here we have just some like shelves and stuff. These lions, like this main like thing when you enter, like you see the kids will see like the big stuffed animals and say, oh, I want to get that, I want to get that. So here's just more like these are more like just pots and drums and different art and stuff. And then just some random stuff too. T-shirts right here. I like these. Just more random stuff. These look like water bottles. These are the Indian wall lamps. And I think they look like water bottles if you turn them upside down. Just some stuffed animals and different things. This is kind of random. I think I'm going to delete that. Different things like wood and stuff. I don't know. It would be like art, something like that. One thing, though, is that these art-shaped things, I would imagine would be, so at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park, which is the zoo that this is based off of, they have paper made out of elephant or lion, wait, no, not lion, elephant or rhino or giraffe or some other like herbivore poop. And so I would imagine these things, is that what that's what they would be. So yeah, a fire alarm and just some other safety like exit things. And then also I like the ceiling. I do need to fix that Z fighting though. I really like the ceiling, how this looks and came out. Oops. It's the same ceiling as this one right here. And yeah. Let's see, is there anything else that I would want to show you? There's just some statues and stuff here too. And there's like this press a penny thing. So in the next, oh yeah, then there's just some air conditioning stuff and then like backstage stuff. I'm gonna expand this backstage area. So in the next episode, I'm probably gonna be making right here, which is gonna be the market. And then also right here, I actually decided to do something interesting, which is like basically completely surrounding, like this would be completely surrounded, like a circle kind of, and that would be like the animal ambassador show. And then the flamingos would be right here, and then there would be like an actual aviary here. So yeah. That's pretty much it for this episode. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. Yeah, I'm Dino Master, and remember, dinosaurs may have gone extinct from the face of our planet, but they are still alive and well in our imaginations. Thanks.